Hello, YouTube. Hi, everybody. My name is Mackenzie, or Little Mac. If you don't know, now you know. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. And I know it's been long. I know it's been a while. Today is going to be another yapping session. I know you probably saw at least the thumbnail of me yapping about my opinions on things. But now we're going to yap about another opinion on things, the things that actually happened. Wait, the other things actually happened. Crap. Anyway, we're going to talk about my experience without TikTok. If you guys don't know, short little rundown. Rip TikTok, January 18. TikTok came back January 19th, a few hours later. Yay! But it wasn't available to the people through the App Store. On January 18th, I deleted TikTok whenever the ban happened at a good 10:30 something at night. I deleted it. It came back and my friend told me, and I went, ow! Ow! And you could not re-download it until 1 month later. And I wanted to tell you guys about my experience without it. And before you guys be like, these are just some of the benefits, and you just came up with these things and da 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 da. You think I'm gonna yap about something I'm lying about? Girl, you think I have enough energy to yap about something that I'm gonna lie about? Please get out of my face. Push off poo key. I don't have time for all that, okay? I'm yapping about something that I know for a fact, and it's just in a little organized iPad. I'm just gonna talk about the things that I missed and my good little results and just my little opinion on TikTok in general. Also, if you haven't noticed, I'm so happy to say that we've got a little microphone. I got it from one of my best friends, and it's one of the ones that you can like clip to your shirt. But I don't feel like clipping it to my shirt. I need something to hold, or like my arms are gonna go aggressively ferocious. I'm gonna end up bumping in it, and then the quality of the sound isn't gonna be good. So I think I'd rather just hold it in my hands so that I'm not that extra. Okay, so first of all, I wanted to address some of the things I do miss TikTok, or I re-downloaded it. So I did miss TikTok mainly because of the creative aspect. Like, I understand that each kind of platform has their own vibe, even though that some of them are crossing into each other's territories, which I don't really appreciate. But I kind of feel like everything has its own little thing. Like, I've had TikTok, aka Musically, for a very long time. I said Musically. You should know how long it was. I was in elementary school when I got TikTok. I'm pretty sure my TikTok account is still under my mother's phone number and just my email because I don't want to change it. I haven't felt like changing it. like I've had it for a very long time, and it was always supposed to be for preteens and teens, and a place for creativity. It was a thing of scrolling for hours on end, a short attention span, and that kind of going to other platforms is like I don't really enjoy YouTube Shorts. It's like a different caliber. I feel like even with all the things that I do watch, the algorithm still does not pull in the things that I watch into the YouTube Shorts, and I don't feel like they really got their little ratio right. And I think that's mainly because that's not for them. I think my scale is YouTube is for long videos, TikTok is for short videos, Instagram and Pinterest are for pictures. Why does TikTok have the Instagram notes? That does not make sense to me. Who knows? I'm not the creator of these things. I don't care that much. But whenever things kind of go into each other's territory, it kind of offsets everybody because it's like you can have one and you don't have to have the other, but you still don't have the aspect of the other one. Whenever I deleted TikTok, I went over to Pinterest and I was just like, okay, this is still really good. I still love the inspiration that it's giving me, but it's a different type of inspiration. TikTok, I think I mainly saw for like little dances and a lot of trends that I used in my videos or things that I saw. A lot of new songs that I found out from people, and a whole bunch of just little goofy stuff. And I also did like my shorts on there for this channel and my personal channel. This channel, this account, and my personal account for TikTok. And it was just a good separation for me. But the edits. Oh, the edits. Oh, that was my main thing for using TikTok was the edits. But with Pinterest, I go to that more for the photo references of things and such. Especially whenever I'm drawing, I go for there for inspiration, and it was just a different caliber for me. So that's one thing I really did miss. The second one is an event. Well, not an event, but information that I missed and that I did not know a lick of for a good month. And that was the Elon Roman salute. See, I'm not into politics like that. I can't really speak on what he was or was not doing. I can't speak on what Trump is and is not doing. I'm not the right type of person to talk about things like this, okay? I can learn about it, I can write about it, but I am not one to speak on it. I'm not very quick with my responses to things that are happening in the world. I'm just not. That's not really what I was made for. I'm made for the or more artistic side. I create things. I'm quick with that. That is not my category. I can't really speak on that. But all I know is that I opened up TikTok on the 18th and I just got a whole bunch of either French Revolution, Elon, or Cabaret. And most of the time it was combined. My caliber of not even politics, but debating. I think the most I have engaged in that was the halftime show for the Kendrick Lamar. That's the most that I've communicated with. Anything, including anything going on in the world. I'm not the right type of person to talk about those things in. So we're just gonna move on. Number 3, no words after this, but cute winter boots. That's it. Okay, moving on. So now that we're done with like all ooh. So now that we're done with like all these sad and depressing and there's so much things going on in the world. Oh my god, what are we gonna do? I don't like talking about those things. So we're gonna go on to the good aspects of me deleting TikTok. Okay. I think my main toppest of mainest things was my attention span changed. With TikTok comes a short attention span. I don't care how old you are. I don't care what you do on TikTok. I don't care if you had TikTok for a millisecond. Your attention span automatically goes down as soon as that thing is downloaded. I don't care. I don't understand why. I don't know what TikTok put in its algorithm, but whenever I had TikTok and Musically, my attention span was horrid. You would not see me watching a video more than 20 minutes unless it was 90 Day Fiance with my mom. And most of the time, I watched compilations of it of the thing that I wanted to see. I didn't want to see all the extra people. Okay, if I wanted to see one couple and all of their horrible drama, then I wanted to see that one couple, and I wanted to see all that they have ever done. Or whenever I was doing something else and I don't really want to pay attention to it, Five Nights at Freddy's lore. A good 5 hours. And it can't be anybody else's but this one creator. I can't even remember their name. But when I see the thumbnail, I know that's the right video for me. I just do. But with TikTok deleted, I did notice that I started watching more shows and more movies and sitting down and watching like not documentaries, like commentary videos and just beyond the little view of what I usually had. Like I would actually I would actually like do the research after hearing the video. Like I know my main one, I had been watching a lot of Film Cooper and the just information that he would go over and then I would go on to research it myself and I just go, oh, was right. Like he doesn't do his own research. But I just love commentary videos to hear other people's opinions. That's one thing I do. I will always like hearing other people's opinions unless like I absolutely hate you and your guts and your mom and I never want to hear of your family or your bloodline ever again. Like that's the only reason why. But I don't have anybody that's like that. So I'm very grateful for I thought I heard something. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Anyway, but I was very grateful for going back and regaining the little bit of attention that I had. So that's something. I did realize that it was a lot easier for me to do my schoolwork. I even downloaded like one of those like stupid little like subject timers to where you have like the Mo Pomodoro Pomodoro. You know those timers where it's like you work and then you take a break, you work and then take a break. Yeah, I have one of those. I would just like to say that that was a very slow moment for me, and I apologize, y'all. I really do. And it has it to where you can customize your subjects and the colors and everything. And it was a lot easier for me to just sit there and work. And instead of going, oh, I'm going to take a break, and that break is like a good hour of me scrolling through TikTok, my break is, oh, I have to go to the bathroom, or oh, I have to eat. And then I'd be like, well, I kind of got to get back on my grind. I want to see my numbers go up. I want to see my colors go up. I want to pass with flying colors. Quite literally. I love that app. It has helped me a lot, but also it's just like I don't really have the temptation to go on other apps as much as I did because it does block out apps, but it'll also tell you how long you spend on apps that are other than the timer, unless it's like an educational app. Like I don't have it on for like my Canvas, of course, because like most of the time I need multiple screens to try and do everything. I don't like split screen. It like messes me up all the way, and it was just a lot easier. Like I have physically noticed how much better I've been doing in my courses um from last year to the beginning of this semester and last semester. So that was a, if you ever want to get your grades up, you just try it. Just a little, just a little. I did realize I was using Pinterest a lot more as for my inspiration. Like I always use Pinterest, but I wouldn't be like scroll, done. Like it was very hard for me to go in between scrolling through TikTok and then scrolling through Pinterest because I felt like I didn't have the attention span to scroll through Pinterest and then have the ideas to group together and put together something. But I had been using Pinterest a lot more, especially for my art, for my content. I started saving a whole bunch of things for my photography. I keep messing up words. Oh my god, I can't talk today. Photography and videography. And I think it did help me a lot with getting out of my art block that I had last month. It was really, really bad. And I hate whenever I have art block, but there was always something that I could find. Even if it was just like a little picture reference, I saw it. I would, okay, go. Okay, go. Okay, go. And created something. And especially because I'm in my 2D art class, and I would just like search up whatever our topic was, scroll for maybe 5 seconds, get an idea in my head, go. And that was it. Like I'm good. I've been good about not being on my phone as much. I'm pretty sure most of my time on my phone quite literally just comes from Spotify. Single-handedly comes from Spotify, Pinterest, and then like another like little app. Like I'd play Suki's Odyssey. I've been a fiend for that. And then like my little timer from a school. And those are my top ones. And my top one was always TikTok. Always TikTok. But you take the aspect of it away, you take the habits away. That's basically what I noticed. A few little things. I started watching longer videos. Of course, already mentioned that one with the platforms in YouTube, but I also started working longer hours because I didn't feel as tired because I actually went to sleep instead of doom scrolling on TikTok and not going to sleep until 2 o'clock. And I actually started going out with my friends. Like I went out with my friends, and I know I had not been out with that group in like, I want to say, a good few months, at least not all of them. Like I may hang out with one for like maybe an hour, or even at school for, we just talk a little while, but we were out for a good 2-3 hours with each other. And I was so happy about that. Like we all just went out to eat, and then we still were just kind of like waiting by each other, just hovering on each other. It was so fun because we were just yapping the entire time. There was never a dull moment. And then I also ended up and going over to my neighbor's house. I always just call her my Korean grandma, and I sat with her for a good 2 3 hours, and she was just cooking and I was eating and we were yapping, and I'm pretty sure we were watching a video of just dog vlogs in Korean, and she was just teaching me phrases, and I was just like, if I didn't take my own time to go over there and say, hey, like, what are you doing? Like, what, like, da 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 da, or just hang out with her and walk around with her, then I wouldn't have had as good as a time as I would whenever I see something on TikTok and I'm just like, oh, I can try it one time. Things like that. And I haven't been going as many places. I think I mainly just stay around where my friends are, where my family is, instead of, hey, I'm gonna go to the back room. I'm just gonna kind of relax and separate myself. I've been very open. Like, I'm already outgoing and extroverted, but it's like it upgraded and improved, which is, not always the best, but in my aspect, I think it very much helped me in my self confidence. Instead of constantly comparing myself to everybody that I see. When I say my TikTok was always filled with people with locks or lock styles, and I was just like, why are my locks not that long? Why are they not that mature? Why did I get the mini that the amount that I did, not this amount? And it doesn't look right, and da 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 da. Like, I annoyed myself with that. I really did. And with deleting it, I don't think I really had that aspect. Like, of course, I would see like my little pictures and everything on Pinterest, but instead of going, oh, why don't I look like that? I went, hey, let me try that. See how it looks. If it looks good, hey, use it. If it doesn't look good, oh, well, now I know not to do that again because I look weird. Like, and kind of look for it. Like, I've visually seen and just noticed that I'm a lot happier than I used to be, especially with just really taking time out of my day to do things that I actually like, because I it's very easy for me to fall into my routine, and I know this goes for like a lot of people, that it's easy to fall into your routine whenever you're going to school or you're always at work and you're just going and going and going. Like, my schedule was always school, 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 doom scroll, eat, maybe take a shower if I was really feeling it that night, or might take it that morning, and then go back to school, or on the weekends go to work. It's very easy to fall in that routine, and I hated that routine. I really wanted to do other things, and even whenever my friends were like, oh, we should go this place, I was like, I have work, or I'm kind of tired, I'm kind of sleepy, my sleep schedule is better, my mood is better, my confidence is better. I don't feel like I'm gonna die every second whenever I get like the most contrasting videos. Like, how did I go from a Savika edit to a thirst trap for furries? I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. Who would want to see that? Like, how did I go from Lockjaw by Sir Mix-a-Lot to Miku? I'm not liking the chaotic hurricane that TikTok brings upon, and the confusion that it brings. Okay. I don't like it. I don't like it. If I'm scrolling on one thing, I kind of want to be on that one thing for a while. If you bring in new inspiration, I don't want it to change but so much. Like, clutches pearls and gets dragged off to a padded room because what? It's just, for me, it was just a really big thing. I really feel like I feel better about myself and how I do things without having to feel the need to either record it and make a TikTok, but record it for myself so I can look back on. Because that's one thing I do notice, like, because before my senior year, I said I was going to record more, I was going to do this more, and I was like, but with TikTok, I was just like, I think I'd rather make a TikTok and then just keep it in my drafts for 8 months. And then whenever I actually look back on it, I go, oh my God, this is so stupid. And I want everybody to see how stupid I look just for a few clicks. And essentially, am I doing that in YouTube? No, because I really don't care. I really don't care. Okay. Whoever watches and sits through my little sessions of either yapping or a stupid blog that you really don't want to see, or the horrible gameplay that I used to try and record, oh my God, then yeah, that's about it. That's literally it. That's literally mostly what I post. But I know that with my vlogs, I didn't have as long of clips, mainly because I was just like, they want to see seconds. They want to see the aesthetic. Like I've seen so many videos of people on TikTok doing this aesthetic little get ready with me, and it's just different. It's just different. It's just different. I feel different. And I don't know how exactly I feel different, but it's just like I understand that I am different. It's like whenever you notice a different type of glow. And multiple people have told me that they've seen this different type of glow in me, that is not just my skin that's getting better, y'all. Peep it. I'm gonna do an updated skincare and makeup video. Whenever I actually like whatever I do. But but it was really, I'm not gonna say it was like, oh, it was a life-changing experience. And I will always do this and I will never go back to the way I was again. No. But it was slight changes in places that matter to me. And I was very happy for that. So want to paint and put it somewhere else. I'm not sure where, but we're gonna figure out. But I love you all. Mwah. Bye, my little angels, and I'll see you guys in the next video.